Hello and a very warm welcome. I hope the day finds you well. Thanks for taking the time to join me today, and thanks for supporting my channel. If you enjoy my videos, please do consider subscribing. It really does help my channel grow. Here's a recipe for some tasty tarts with a cream cheese pastry, which really complements the filling. It's incredibly easy to make and a lovely pastry to work with. You can change the vegetables in the filling really easily, and they can be served hot or cold. Here's your list of ingredients. We'll make the pastry first so that it can be resting while we make the filling. Make sure all the ingredients are at room temperature. Let's get started. Add the butter, cream cheese, and cream into a food processor and mix until smooth. Pulse in the flour and salt until it starts to come together. If you prefer, you can do this with a hand mixer. Turn out onto a work surface and bring together with your hands. Form into a flat disc and then wrap in cling film and pop in the fridge while we make the filling. You should have around 480 to 500 grams of dough. If you haven't done so already, clean and slice your mushrooms, slice your onion and prepare your broccoli. I used tender stem and only used the tips. I saved the rest to use when I make some stock. Add a little oil to a large pan and gently fry your onion for a few minutes. Then add the mushrooms and continue to cook. Add the garlic and the salt. Then add your broccoli or whatever vegetable you've decided to use and saute for around 5 to 8 minutes. Season well. Once ready, transfer to a bowl. Add the grated halloumi, crumble in the feta and mix well. If you like a bit of spice, you can add some chili flakes as I did. the chopped dill and make sure it's well combined, and then set aside while we prepare the tins. I use some loose bottom tart tins that I have, but you could also use small pie dishes. Remove the pastry from the fridge, lightly flour your work surface and roll out the pastry until it's about 2 ml thick. Cut out your chosen size disc and fill your flan or pie dishes. I managed to get 8 flans out of the mixture. I could have got more, but I saved some of the pastry for decoration. Fill your flan dishes with the cheese and mushroom mixture, making sure to press down firmly so that they are fully filled. You can bake them like this, but I like to use some of the leftover pastry to make some basic lattice on the top. If you are going to do this, then use a beaten egg and brush round the edge of the flan, then cut out strips of the pastry and use to make your lattice. As I've said so many times in my videos, I'm not very artistic, but we're making home cooked food and it does give a bit of special touch to the final flans. Brush the top of the pastry with your beaten egg and then place in your preheated oven for 30 to 35 minutes. These tarts are very versatile and freeze really well. It's easy to experiment with different vegetables for the filling too. Do let me know if you try this recipe and what other vegetables you've experimented with. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you again very soon.